Okay. Um, let's see if this is working. Aha. Okay. There it is. Let's just see. Yep. Okay, it's working. Yep. There we go. Okay. Bathurst. Just finished a free practice. Got the fastest lap so far. Yeah, so let's just head over to... Come along my fucking chair first. Oh, there we go. Head over to qualifying. We gotta get out there quick. That's all good. I'm using this... Let me... I can turn that off. There we go. I've put the camera back. Normally it is this view. But I've put it back so I'm actually kind of like in... Alright. So I'm in the helmet, because if you look at there, it's... Fucking turn it down. It's a lot more difficult to see, but it's more accurate, and then the head kind of turns as you drive, so... Yeah. As you can see the head's turning, so... Makes it a bit more interesting, it does. And damage is on, like always, so I don't really want to crash. And the race is, I think, 10 laps I put it as, so yeah. If I haven't already said that, I think I have. But yeah. So let's get a good start. We'll get a good lap in first, so we can get a good start. And just kind of stay around. Mandatory pit stops are on, so we definitely have to make a pit stop at some point. And yeah. Otherwise we'll be disqualified. Which is never fun to have happen to you. But yeah. Okay. Now, as always, or as I try to do anyway, when I do these custom ones offline, turn the HUD off. I just think it's better. But whenever I do it online, I try to turn it off, but I have to keep it on because I don't know what's happening on around me with other players, because I can't trust everyone. If I was doing it with just friends, then I'd be fine to do it. But public, online ones, I don't know anyone. So, yeah. Okay, let's get a good exit out of turn 1. Get past this guy on the way up, I think. Otherwise he's going to slow us down when we get to the cutting. That's it, okay. Is it good enough? I don't know. Don't think it was. No. I'll have to get him out of this corner then. Have turn 2. Guess, because I don't want to be behind him here, which I'm gonna be. Damn it. Now let's just slow down. Oh, I did not want to be stuck behind him for this. Taily up there, tail happy. Just come across the top. The AI never turned all the way up either for me. Oh, I did the brakes there. Was to hit him. Because I'm not good enough to keep him going full the entire way. I'm probably good enough to, you know, maybe be as equal speed with top level AI for like 1 second in each lap. I just checked and thought it took damage. For like 1 second every, like in one lap, but the rest of it I'm too slow. I just haven't got up to that yet. I don't know how much time we have left. Probably have enough for one more lap if possible. Definitely gonna have to make it happen. The car stopped. Yep, okay. Yeah, right up his arse, that's okay. For this lap now. This is the lap. This has got to be the lap. It has to be it. Okay, this is it. Right behind him. Yeah, now it's over. So this is the final lap. We just got it. Whew. There we go. Okay. Up into the cutting. Around. There we go. Really quick. Right up there in third. Now I have to add, this is not my setup. I get my setups from other people because I'm not good enough, like I always say. A lot of the time I leave everything default because I don't actually know what I'm doing with it. But this one I got from someone. Ah, shit. It's bounced off him. Close enough. To him. Going along the outside. On the outside. He's still there. Back off a bit, yep. Up the inside. I don't know if I sent him wide, I don't think so. This should be a pretty good lap, I think. Here we go. Yes. What's the time? A 2:04. I've never gone that fucking fast in this car. Never. Oh, that's happy. That's good. I'm happy. Fuck. I've never gone that fast. 2:06 is normally what I get. Okay. Continue. Okay, just answering messages. Okay. 10 laps. Mandatory pit stop needs to happen. We should be able to survive it. Pit, yep. I just want damage, no tyres, no fuel. We have enough. If we don't have enough, I'll do it on the way. Got him. Okay. Also, I was speaking to my brother. 3-4 days ago now. Oh shit, a bit too wide there, motherfucker. Fucking pay attention, ship. Jeez. And I was mentioning to him about how I'd like to do a 24-hour race this year at some point. But then it also crossed my mind that I'd like to do a full Bathurst 1,161 laps, and it's going to be hell. It will literally be hell, but I feel like I need to do it at some point. And I want it to be done, both of these things to be done this year. just be something small I can do to myself, like, you know, I guess to myself, because it's gonna be brutal. But yeah, and I would like him to get this game on the computer, because he just keeps playing Forza 7. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Forza 7. I like it. It's a good game, but it's a bit too arcadey for me. It's basically like Project Cars 3 in my mind. I don't like it. And you can't say, anyone who ever watches this in the future can't say, well, you never played the game because you haven't showed us. Well, I have the game, I've played the game, I've driven the V8 supercars around fucking, oh, what's that place called? Prague. Driven around here as well. I don't like it. But yeah, I want him to get this game, because Jackson's got it, and I feel like it'll be a very fun thing for us to play and do proper races on. Because like I said, I want to do 24 hours, and I want to do that at Le Mans, not Nürburgring, because I'm not fucking stupid. Well, I am stupid. I would definitely do 24 of that track, but just not first. First I want to do Le Mans. Maybe I might do Nürburgring next year. But also would like to do a full race of Bathurst, Mount Panorama, because I've been to the place, I grew up in this region, I've driven around it in my own car probably 100 times already. I drained many of a tank of fuel up here. So, like, especially this bit, it doesn't look steep, but it is fucking steep. And my little Kia Rio doesn't really like trying to get up it at all. But yeah, I feel like it's perfect just to do a proper race around here, the whole thing, rope in people and do it. Because Jackson, myself, Martin, and Aaron, we would like to do, because we all have this game on the PlayStation 4, we would like to do a full-on race, and I've full-on drafted them up to do about 3-hour endurance on here. And I was thinking to myself, well, they probably don't want to do 3 hours of endurances. They mostly like laps. Well, what can we do that we all know, we all enjoy, we're all Australian, so it makes sense to do this. And is about 3 hours long. And I come up with it's 80 laps of Bathurst. Because I once attempted to do the full 161, but I stopped myself ages ago, because it was on GT Sports. I was just doing it for fun in the middle of the night, and it was like 3 a.m. It was 2 a.m. actually, and I just got too tired because I knew I had to get up early in the morning, so I went to sleep. Left the PlayStation on because I was going to wake up early and finish it, and my girlfriend turned it off on me, so I kind of only got half of it done. So I know that takes about 3 hours. So, yeah. And even if it's a little bit less or a little bit more, I think 80 laps of this will be perfect, because all 4 of us have done this track about 200 times. We've probably done, combined, all 4 of us, we've probably done about almost 1,000 laps of this place. So, yeah, and that's in video games. That's not including real life, which then we've, you know, added because everyone's been to Bathurst before, so, you know, that's another couple hundred combined, so, yeah. I feel like it's a good idea, and if we do it, I'm definitely going to be live streaming it, or attempting to live stream it, because it'll be an online game, so, which I will be hosting, so everyone will have to connect to me, so it might be a bit, you know, jumpy, but if it does work out, then, yep, sweet, you'll have something to watch as we fly around here for 80 times, which I'm only doing 10 times today, but yeah. And damage, all that, because see, I've got damage on. Damage will be on for the online event, penalties, the works. So, expect a crash or 2. And it's not just going to be 4 of us. I'm going to hopefully put in some AI too, but they're going to be a lot slower than us, because I feel like we're going to need a bit of an edge, because we're a human, not a robot. So, yeah, because they can do fucking the same lap times every lap. We can't. We're faster than we're slower. And that's just how it works. So I'm definitely gonna turn them down. Probably keep them about what they are on now, which I think is about 70 or 80. So yeah, that should be good. Yeah, we'll be flying all up Mountain Straight. Everything should be good. It's probably never gonna happen. Through no fault of anyone else. It's just like, of anyone really. It's just everyone's trying to find time, because I know I'm currently in between jobs. Like, I do have a job, but they don't start back until like next week or something. Jackson's working constantly, Aaron's working, Martin's working, so it's just trying to find time to do it, because it's no, you know, sure, it's only 3 hours. People have, you know, all of us, I know for a fact, we all have 3 hours in our day to do nothing, but it's very exhausting. It is. It's very exhausting. So, yeah. Just trying to get this thing stopped for those bits. Fuck. While I've been rambling on, I don't know how many laps I've done. Should be time to come in for my pit stop soon, I think. Down, around. There we go. But yeah, and anyone... Oh, sweet. If anyone plays this on the PlayStation, I have started up a community. Feel free to join it if you want. I don't really know how to link it to here. Just search up for... I think it's or it's Endurance or something like that. So it's just something along those lines, until you see Ship 7100, and yeah, because I don't think there's anyone, I've invited Jackson to it. He hasn't joined it yet, because he doesn't really have notifications on his PlayStation. Whenever I tell it to him, he always forgets. It's fine. But yeah, I'm really the only member at the moment, and technically Jackson, because he's a friend, and he'll do things. Because I'm planning on, once we get a bit wide there, yep, saw that coming. What lap are we on? 5. Yeah, about time we're going for a pit stop, so that's perfect. Because plan on, once we get a lot of people, I'd like to host a lot of events on there, and not even just me, if someone else would like to put up something they want to host. Help, you know, just everyone join it, have fun. If you enjoy endurance racing, and it doesn't need to be endurance as timed, say if in 2 hours or whatever. Endurance can be anything between fucking, you know, if you want to put it as a 3-hour long race, put it as 3-hour long race. If you want to put it as a, you know, 20 lap race in laps, that's perfectly fine, because we know that some of these tracks take a while. So just because it's endurance doesn't mean you need to drive for hours and hours on end. You can easily do it as up to just 20 laps, and 20 laps on here takes 40 minutes, something like that. So sure, it's long, but it's nothing like hours. I mean, just the other day, and by the other day I mean 2 days ago, I did a yeah, get stopped here. I did a 45-minute race around Bathurst on this game, and I won it. I was pretty happy about that, actually. I saved it and everything. They had it open, or the host had it open to fuel. We got fuel yet. He had it open to GT3 cars, GTE, you know, endurance cars, and also LMP2. And I like the LMP2 cars, so I gave it a go, and it was pretty quick going around here. There we go. Oh yeah, and just behind me now. Oh, we really got to fight through the pack now, don't we? But then again, they haven't probably done their pit stops yet, so we're okay. Just keep it clean. There was other players and an AI, and they were all from Britain. I was the only Australian in it, and by the end of it, I think all of the other players had left, and the AI was, you know, obviously because they were very slow, because the host put it down. I wasn't the host, I just joined it. So I ended up lapping them about maybe 5 times each when I was in an LMP2 car. So, yeah. Off that, there we go. Just gotta get back into the groove of it again. But I don't want to, you know, rear end this guy and take damage. Hopefully start seeing some of them going for their pit stops. But yeah, so anything, it doesn't really take that long to do endurance racing, depending on which ones they are, laps or whatever. I mean, this year they're hosting the Bathurst 1000 and the Bathurst 500. And I think the 500 is taking place the end of February, something like that. It's only half the distance, so it's about, you know, it's about 80 laps, which is what we're hoping to do. But yeah. So if we can maybe get it done by about then, we can, you know, perfectly time it, which would be pretty interesting. Matey, you just turned into me. Bit too hot in there. It's okay, we recovered it. But yeah. Up into the cutting. Yep, I saw that. Oh. Took a bit of damage there. Yep, now steering's a bit off. Dang it. Oh well, let's just try and get it back around. We're luckily on lap 7. They should all be going in for their pit stops about now. So if we can get back down to them, might be able to go in with them, get the car fully fixed, and then come out again. It's very difficult to drive at the moment with the steering. There we go. We're not too far behind. Not too far indeed. Starting to go in, okay. We'll do one more lap and then we'll go in. Actually, no. We might be able to just do it this way. Just battle it out with the car. It might be the best way to get a win. Because it's still drivable, it's just a bit more difficult. If anyone's watching, tell me what you think I should do. Because it keeps popping up on the right hand side that people are watching, but I don't know. I'm not normally used to people watching me, so I don't know if that's just a bug or if it's actually people who wanted to watch this. So yeah, if you want to, if you want me to do something, let me know. If you want me to think I could stay out or if I go in. But yes, definitely gonna try and get a, like stream the event. And we're gonna all be in a party, so we're gonna be talking and that. So if you want to join in Project Cars 2 on the PlayStation 4, just send me a friend request with a message in it, so I know what it is. Otherwise, I'll probably just ignore it. To ship7100, SHIP7100. Shift there. And then, you know, friend requests and all that, I'll accept you, and we'll get things going. And even if, like, you know, I can't get things going with other people, like with Jackson and that, I'll still do it with you, don't mind. Get to know each other. That looked like 2 cars up there, is that? Yeah, 2 cars. That's all it is. They should be going in this lap, I believe. Can't really see anyone behind me, so we're looking pretty good. Yeah, we'll just stay out, I think, if I can just wrestle it around the top. Oh, yep. It's a lot more difficult through there now. Oh, there we go. Stopped in time for the dip. Actually, also yesterday I was doing a race around here in the Ford Falcons, and everyone in the session had a mic. It was just an online one, and there was something pretty interesting because they were all Aussies and New Zealanders, so we all knew, you know, the track and everything. And as soon as someone had a crash, everyone would scream out, "Do we want a safety car?" And I had my microphone muted at the time. You know, it's just kind of like, okay, what do they mean by it? And because everyone was able to collaborate, the person in the lead just slowed right down, let the person catch up, get repaired, do whatever, drive-throughs, everything was proper, and then we just continued the race as soon as we crossed the line. And I was like, that's a neat idea. It's a very neat idea. I can't really do it with the AI because they would never, you know, function that way. Oh, around here, there we go. Yep, we're in the lead, okay. And I saw it and I was like, that's a really good idea, but there's no way for to do it with the AI. We can only do it in an online session. But I just thought, no, that's a good idea, so we can do that with, you know, Jackson, Aaron and Martin in case someone has a crash. Me, per se, I'm not the best. And yeah, then we can just, you know, hold up the pack, everything gets fixed, someone has a drive-through penalty, they can serve that in during, or under safety car. Oh, proud of that. And then the race can continue. And I did like that idea. These people are actually pretty nice and all that. They were very quick. One person got a, oh fuck, what was it? His potential, he showed us a picture of it. You don't have to believe me if you don't want, but his potential was 1 minute 57.2, and he fucked up the chase a little bit and got a 158.2 instead. He was exactly 1 second behind his potential, and I'm just thinking, in these cars, that's extraordinary. He's fucking quick. I could never get that. But yeah, The fastest I've ever gotten in this game, like I said before, was my qualifying time in this car, so push as hard as I can. Okay, we'll try not to lock it up in the chase then. For the win. Braking very late. No. Damn it. Yeah, never. That was never gonna work. Oh dear. Did I get a penalty or anything for that? No, I didn't. Okay. Good. Tires are fucking depleted. Look at them on the right. That is horrible. That is horrific. Fuck yeah. There we go. Yeah. So, if you ever wanna do a race or something, let me know. And yeah. SHIP7100 is my gamer tag for the PlayStation on Project Cars 2, so if you ever wanna do anything, just friend request with a message, and yeah. Now I'm just rambling on, so I best say goodbye. Goodbye.